Hi, I'm Rob.
And I'm Jeffrey.
And you're listening to SoundWaves.
Hey everybody, this is our first episode of our new podcast, SoundWaves. I have my co-host with me.
Hi, I'm Robert.
And today we're going to be talking about a few things. Just kind of a quick overview. We're going to be talking about Shazam. We're going to be introducing ourselves. And we're going to be...
We'll be quizzing ourselves against each other.
Yeah, about each other.
About each other.
A kind of an April Fool's sharing because April Fool's is coming up. And I don't know about Rob, but I did some good pranks back in back in my freshman year.
Yeah, we'll see when we get to that.
And then I'll be telling Rob about something crazy that happened to me yesterday. Not in that order, because we're starting with our intro. I'm Jeffrey Range. I was born May 1st, 2001.
Go ahead, tell them your social security while we're at it.
My social security number is... my biggest hobby is filmmaking. I've made a few short films, and they're all available on my YouTube channel. You can go check those out if you want to. I don't want to give you guys too much information, because then that would be giving Rob some answers on the quiz we're about to take.
Wow.
So... I guess for now, that was all I had.
I'm Robert McCloskey, born September 8th, 2001. I wouldn't say I have big hobbies such as filmmaking.
Computer science, don't lie. That's like your favorite thing to do.
I don't think that's a hobby though.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I don't do it regularly. Like, I have to because I have a class. But other than that, sure, computer science. Could you count listening to music as a hobby? Or is that just a...
I think everybody likes to do that pretty much, though.
I mean, everyone can have the same hobby, no? Hobby is something to do...
For fun?
For fun, I guess, yeah.
Okay, then my hobby is going to the bathroom. A lot of people do that, don't they?
For fun? I think that's a necessity. We forgot to shout out the person who gave us this microphone.
Oh, yeah. We really want to give a huge thanks to Mr. Dan Ramirez, who gave me the microphone that we're using for this podcast. Without him, this wouldn't be possible. So it's kind of sad that
you didn't.
I got a little excited about the podcast.
Speaking of Dan Ramirez
and Mr. Steve Hudson, who is his partner on his podcast, they have a podcast together. It's called The Heroes of Noise on YouTube and Google Play. And what's the one that for Apple?
I think it's just the iTunes store or the podcast app.
You could find them on all of those places. It's a really great podcast. I've been listening for a few weeks now. They're hilarious. It's like pretty much the only podcast I listen to regularly. I want to thank them because they're great guys and they're kind of a big inspiration for us too to start this podcast. So we should do the quiz first. I want to start.
You want to start answering or asking?
I want to start asking you. What I wanted to do with this quiz was Rob and I are going to quiz each other on questions about our personal lives and about anything, pretty much anything about ourselves. And to add some stakes to it, like I was telling you earlier, I think that the loser should have to do something humiliating.
I think you want to humiliate me because you thought of these questions way quicker than I did. I don't have the imagination to think of questions on the spot like this, so my questions are relatively easy, and yours might be easy.
I think they're pretty easy if you listen to me ever. Do you?
Let's get into these questions, huh?
Okay, wait. Well, we have to think of the also, punishment first. Okay.
A preface. I've known him since around 7th grade.
Yeah, we've known each other since the end of 7th grade.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's kind of a long time.
Yeah, 5 years? If I don't answer these questions,
it's going to be kind of sad.
Really...
So I think the punishment should have to be the loser does a freestyle about the winner.
Ooh.
See? Without a beat, because a beat, then we're going to have to find a beat.
Yeah, it'll take forever, so I'll just...
Okay, so I'll start. Okay.
Whew.
First question. What is my favorite movie?
See, this should be easy, but you know a lot of movies, and you like a lot of movies.
But which one do I talk about the most?
I'm going to state that it is Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, being your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
You like the second one as well as multiple other Marvel movies. But I'm gonna say Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, final answer.
That's true.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Now this one might be a little difficult. I may give you a pass on this one because I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but it'll show that you're a true friend if you get it right.
somehow.
What elementary school did I go to?
Oh, you went to Faulkner, didn't you?
Yep.
With Ramaj.
Yep. So that means you're his true friend too. Who was my longest crush? Don't say her name. Say the letter that her name starts with.
Longest crush of me beginning to know you to now?
Yeah, because that was the longest one ever. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Does it start with an M?
No.
No?
Oh wait, I shouldn't be okay. Okay, from now on, lock in your final answer.
I guess that would be my final answer. Is it starts with an M, but since you said no, I wouldn't know.
Okay, well now since I gave you kind of an answer, no, I answered your yes or no question. You have to answer one of my yes or no questions when you're asking me.
Sure, yours. But okay. What is the first initial or whatever? Yeah.
You give up?
I didn't think I.
It should be easy once I say it.
I didn't think I had multiple choices to keep like.
Okay, we'll try again. You should know this. No.
Then yeah, I don't know this.
J.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yes. It was.
M.
No, it was.
S?
I was gonna tell you the amount of time. It was like the end of 7th grade, 8th grade. I think the end of 7th grade. Okay, if not 8th grade and 9th grade. That's still a long time.
Of all, I think you only say 9th grade. I thought you had.
No, it was 8th grade too.
A couple during 8th grade, other than J.
But like underlying, that lasted the longest time.
Wow. So like, you're stating that during 8th grade, you didn't even you had another crush towards someone.
A minor one.
But you never really cut off the first crush.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. So.
I guess that makes sense.
Well,
I didn't even think of that though.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Wow.
And I can't. Okay.
So much for a good friend, huh?
No, that was only one question.
I mean, I was friends with.
You have an 80.
Them too.
Now you're giving hints to who it is.
I guess.
Okay. So, what was the first? This one's gonna be really hard, actually. What was the first book that inspired me to make a movie?
Did you ever tell me this?
I don't think so. I'll give you. Okay. So for these next two ones, I'll give you 3 choices to make it easier. Okay. Number 1, Jurassic Park. Number 2, Gregor the Overlander. Number 3, The Compound.
Is it sad that I only... Oh, wait, no, I do know The Compound, actually. I'll state the first one, because...
Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer. The second one was what? Gregor the what?
Overlander.
I've never heard of it. I know... I think you've talked about it once.
It's a Suzanne Collins book. That's the name of the... That's the writer of The Hunger Games, right?
Oh, yeah.
Check it real quick.
I was thinking of Ender's Game.
Look up Suzanne Collins. Okay, so your final answer was Jurassic Park, but it was actually The Compound.
Really?
Yeah. Because I read that in 7th grade, and...
Yeah, because The Compound wasn't old or anything, as far as I know. So I thought...
But that was like when I was actually getting into... Oh, wait, or was it 8th grade? But I know it was around the time when I was really getting into filmmaking, and that was the first book that I read completely while my passion for film was kind of growing. And then 10 Cloverfield Lane came out, and that's why that is my 3rd favorite movie, because that was the movie I had in... Well, that was the movie that I had in my mind, 10 Cloverfield Lane, pretty much, when I was reading that book. So seeing 10 Cloverfield Lane on the big screen was like my imagination being projected on the movie screen. I don't know. For
some reason, I thought that you had the... It is The Hunger Games, by the way. Oh. Suzanne Collins.
Is it Gregor the Overlander? Is that the title of the book? Okay, what were you saying?
I was saying that... I thought you had the... Yeah, Gregor the Overlander.
Okay.
I thought you had the passion for filmmaking at a younger age than 7th or 8th grade. I thought it was like elementary type.
No.
Because that... I don't know. I thought that had a bigger past. Which is why I thought Jurassic Park... When did the first movie come out?
1993.
See, because of how old that was, I thought...
that would be...
Yeah, because the two histories... How far back? The Compound wasn't even far back. So, I completely disregarded that one.
Okay, now the next question. What was the theme for my 2nd birthday party? And the 3 choices, because I'm going to give you choices again.
Because I'm 2 years old birthday party?
Yeah, 2 years old. Are you surprised that I remember?
No, not really. It's just that
You should be because I don't remember. It's because of pictures. I was like, who remembers their second? Okay, so 1, Barney. 2,
a classic.
2, Finding Nemo, and 3, just happy faces.
Just happy face. Your second birthday party, it was 2002.
Yeah. No, 2003. I was born in 2001.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure I said that in the intro, Robert. You may be a good friend, but are you a good listener?
It's not that I'm a good listener or not. It's that I'm bad at math. Okay, so yeah, Nemo came out in between then.
You can check the release dates of all this if you want. I'm not prohibiting research.
Okay, well, can't be Nemo, right? May 30th, 2003? And I know your birthday, so I'm gonna kick Nemo out. What was the third one? Happy Faces? Just Happy Faces? Or Barney? I'm gonna say Happy Faces, solely because Barney's too classic, like, young age, little baby classic.
Okay, well, this one, I have three background stories for this. So, Barney, there was this weird time when I was like, well, not weird, but I was really into Barney, but the weird thing was that that they had this thing where you could send a picture of your kid, and then he or she would be put in the Barney episode. Like, they would Photoshop your face onto a random cartoon, like, animated body.
Uh-huh.
Did you know that was a thing?
No.
So I basically am in Barney.
Okay.
I could go pull out the DVD because it's like, happy birthday to Jeffrey.
And it has your little
And
face.
it has my face, and I'm like doing stuff with him. And then I go on this whole adventure with Barney.
Video
it's actually really cool if you think about it. Isn't it?
Well, it depends, because how is it that they chose you of all?
No, they didn't choose me. Like, I think you could pay them to do it. So you had to pay for it.
Yeah, but then that means, like, if 5 people paid, like, $5 for this birthday shout out, and then you paid $10, would they choose you?
No, they didn't just do it one time.
Oh.
It was like a paid service thing, I'm assuming, where you would pay them. It was probably expensive, too.
Yeah, it probably was.
Well, it's like they animated the body, and all they had to do was put my face in. And then I would...
So in that video, were you the sole person?
Yeah, I was like the main character.
And there were no other birthday parties in that video or anything?
Nope. But they would change it up. I don't know why this is so, like... I don't know why it's hard for you. They would change...
Because it sounds like you're the only person for that they chose for this party thing in this one video. In
that one video, yes. But they would just make a new DVD for every kid who was chosen.
That's crazy.
I know, see?
Okay.
We should check... I mean, unless I'm, like, imagine the whole thing.
This is a bad, like, childhood dream that you had?
No, I'm, like, 95% sure it exists.
Okay.
I can't check right now, though, because then I'd have to get up in. 2, Finding Nemo. It was Finding Nemo. That was my...
What?
Yeah. So you're saying that I can't have an Avengers Endgame themed party right now?
No, I guess you can.
I'm excited for it.
I just didn't think that Finding Nemo, for you specifically, was that big of a deal for you to have a party relating to Finding Nemo before it even came out.
No, I was really into it because it was like ocean related, and I'm like huge on the ocean.
It was a good movie.
And I was really into sharks, and the sharks were like a big marketing thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
And the final one, Happy Faces, that was my first birthday party.
Okay.
I'm
glad that was at least a birthday party and you didn't just choose that.
Yeah.
That would have been a good thought.
What?
Just happy faces for a birthday party if you thought that?
Yeah.
Randomly?
Okay, your turn to do the quiz.
Ooh, okay.
Let me see how long we've been talking.
So that was what, you had 5 questions?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a little more, but that's because maybe one of these you don't know or something.
Okay.
So, one is name one of my favorite movies, excluding Marvel movies.
Have you ever told me?
I don't think I've told you that it was my favorite, but I did say that it was a really good movie.
Oh, okay. I know. Okay.
And you have a lot of choices.
Okay. So I'm gonna say I'll lock in The Dark Knight. I just thought because you like comic books.
I have never once stated that The Dark Knight was a really good movie.
Oh, you haven't?
Not even my favorite. No.
Oh.
I don't even remember The Dark Knight.
Okay, then tell me the answers.
You could have chosen between Inception,
Mm-hmm.
Chronicle.
Mm-hmm.
I put Now You See Me in there. It was cool magic wise. It was interesting. And Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
Which was a recent one. I liked that movie a lot. So you're 0 for 1.
Okay, so how many? You got 3 right, right?
Oh
no, you got 2 right.
Yeah, I got 2 right.
Okay, so okay. I think I can do this. I believe in myself.
This was another recent thing that I've told you. What was the most embarrassing moment that I've experienced?
Ever?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought because we were talking about this for a possible podcast episode, which we are going to do eventually.
Yeah,
so
but
technically, you shouldn't even be talking about this one, so I should just get the point and we should keep going.
Fine.
No, that was a joke. Okay. Your most embarrassing moment? And you've told it? And you've told me it?
I've told you, yeah. You were there. We talked about it. It was a whole little topic in that one period.
Okay. I'm just going to say the only thing that I can remember embarrassing happening to you is when you were at the beach and you got pooped on.
That's the one you want to keep in your mind.
No, tell me.
Yeah, that was wrong.
Okay.
I'd say that was an embarrassing moment for me. But it was the time I was locked out of my house. Yeah.
Okay, wait, don't say it yet because we should say that for a later episode.
Yeah, I'll tell the audience later in a different episode. This one should be easier. How many pets do I have?
4?
No.
No, wait.
Well, no, I don't even have 4.
3.
No.
2.
No.
5.
Yes. I have 5 pets. And name one of them.
Okay, so this is like a half point thing? So
I'll cut it into 2.
Yeah,
I'll cut it into 2.
I'm saying
I keep telling you, I've told you a couple of my pets' names.
Missy.
No!
You've never had a cat named Missy?
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Then yes, I've had a cat named Missy before. Are
we talking about current pets?
Yeah, I meant current. I'll give you this one though because I didn't clarify. So you're 1 for 4.
Wait, 4?
Yeah, 1 for 4.
Are you sure it's not 1 for 3?
I told you I was gonna split it into 2 different things.
Oh, 2 different ones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're 1 for 4.
I was thinking it was gonna be 0.5 of 3. Okay.
No, that's 2. That's
1
2.
for 4. Okay.
What is my favorite DC superhero?
I'm gonna say. Can I get 3 options since I gave you options? Oh no, you have to answer my yes or no question.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Ooh, okay. I just gotta make this a very specific question. Does this superhero wear a black suit?
No.
No? The Flash?
Yes. It is the Flash.
Okay.
Ooh, I would have had to give you another one. Another 3 choice, wouldn't I?
Now you have to give me another 3 choice. Okay, what's the next?
You're 2 for 5 right now, so...
Okay, what's the next question?
Well, the other one, I couldn't think of any, so I said, what soda do I like the most?
Now give me the 3 options.
Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi.
I'm gonna say Pepsi.
No.
Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, wait, no.
What?
Dr. Pepper, sorry, yeah.
Oh. I was gonna say, you don't even know your favorite soda.
Yeah, it's Dr. Pepper.
Okay. So what was that? That's 2 for 6, technically.
Yeah, 2 for 6.
I don't even think you should have split them up.
Okay, so then
1.5
for 5?
Yeah. So you barely beat me.
Yeah, and it was still pretty... We were just confused about our questions and everything.
Okay, so I got a freestyle about you. Okay, ready?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Sitting to my right is Robert. I can't think of anything to rhyme with Robert.
You played yourself. You should have stuck with Rob.
So I'm gonna move on to McCloskey. He is very funny. He is from Peru. But the listeners are not very cool.
You're gonna insult our listeners already on our first episode?
I can't even think of anything to rhyme with
Peru.
Oh, okay. The Finding Nemo poster is majority blue. Robert is part of my crew. The rest of my crew isn't here, but with my ear, I can hear that they will be coming in soon. They are fly like the moon. I don't even know what that means.
Okay, sure.
I know what that means. Robert likes cocoa beans. because he's from Peru, and now I got you because I brought that rhyme back, and I'm not a hack.
Okay. Rocky start, but solid finish. So, I'd like to talk to the viewers right now. I'm not, like, from Peru. I'm not born in Peru. I am Peruvian from a recent DNA test, maybe a year or so ago. And I'm a solid amount Peruvian, but I'm not I'm not born in Peru. I was born in Stockton.
Oh yeah, I was born in Stockton too. I forgot that we were
Really?
born in the same place. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna be doing. We'll establish something here.
We have to.
That every time a new guest comes on, that we will give them a superhero alter ego. So since this is the first episode of the podcast, Robert and I will be sharing our superhero alter egos, which we've been thinking about for a while for no reason.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of coming together. Like now we have our own.
It was quite random, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't even know why we started talking about it, but we have our own little thing now that we give new guests superhero alter egos. I'll do Robert's first. Robert's superhero alter ego is
It's
what was it? No, wait, I want to say it's Tornado Boy, because
how did we think of that? Because I remember how.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell me.
I know that we were on the bus, the after-school bus going home.
Uh-huh.
And I believe on the radio of the bus it said a tornado warning.
Oh yeah.
And we looked out, but there was no tornado or anything like really resembling a possible tornado. And I don't know. I guess we could just say that our love for superheroes and our imaginations just made me Tornado Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, tell them.
Okay, so Tornado Boy has the power to turn into a tornado. Sadly, when he's not conscious. So if he gets knocked out or if he's asleep, he randomly turns into a tornado at random times.
Mm-hmm. I can't control it.
Yeah, he can't control it. So he could be asleep inside his house with his family, and he turns into a tornado and everybody's dead.
Yeah.
And then, okay, now do my superhero.
I'd claim it's a gift and a curse.
It's not even really a gift, is it? You can't.
It depends.
You just have to be fighting a super villain and be like, knock me out, knock me out.
It'd be a time and a place type thing. Like if I were fighting in like Grand Canyon, a desert.
Sure.
I don't know. I won't be harming anyone.
Okay.
Oh. Then again, I also won't be like controlling the direction of the tornado, so I guess I could be going away from the villain the whole time.
Okay. Who am I?
Yeah. Jeffrey's superhero ego is Seahorse Man.
Yep.
His powers are actually quite cool, but there's just an extra thing that he does that's, I guess, a downside. He can breathe underwater. Can you swim the speed of a seahorse and communicate with other seahorses around the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
He also has the ability to get pregnant, I guess.
Which is...
it's an ability that male seahorses can do.
Yeah, if you didn't know, male seahorses can be impregnated. So this doesn't seem weird for me. I don't want to be impregnated.
He's able to.
It's just one of the side effects of me being
Seahorse Man,
the better of the two superheroes.
Well, I guess that'd be all for this ego thing at the moment with us two. Our next topic is
Shazam. So last weekend, I got to go to a early screening of the new DC movie Shazam, and that was my brother who made a not so subtle entry because he also got to see Shazam early with me, and so we're gonna talk about it now. We're gonna give our thoughts because we want you guys to see it.
Oh man,
dude, man, what's wrong with you?
Sorry.
Being funny, we're trying to be funny.
I'm not trying to be funny. I had to sneeze right before, and you saw me stop right before the door because I was about to sneeze, but then it didn't come, and then as soon as I walked in...
I believe you. Okay, I believe you. So, introduce yourself, and then we'll start talking about the movie.
Well, I mean, what am I supposed to say besides my name? I mean, I heard what you guys were saying.
Yeah.
Hi,
you don't need to introduce yourself that much. Just say your name.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm Elijah, Jeffrey's brother. Okay.
That was it.
Oh, actually,
Okay.
I would. Okay. So I did get some news while I was outside. Mark Hamill is doing the voice for Chucky. I just wanted to tell you that.
Whoa, really? Wait,
Yeah.
the new Chucky?
Yeah.
In the movie?
Yeah.
Ooh. I think that's breaking news.
Yeah, see, breaking news.
Mark Hamill is voicing the new Chucky.
Yeah.
So now since he's on the podcast, we have to give him his alter ego.
Oh.
Ooh.
I think. Well,
Nappy hair boy.
I think I might be better at this.
You are.
Because I know him more. So I think
take a seat on the chair.
That's squeaky.
I think he should be Roblox boy.
No.
Roblox boy?
No.
Yeah.
Except, what are his powers?
He can.
Okay, I can create Roblox games and then make people think differently about their lives.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
Even if it did make sense, that's not a good power.
Yeah, that's the point.
Whoa.
Neither of us have good powers.
Whoa.
You have
Rob,
better powers than
Rob.
I do.
Being impregnated?
You're not forcefully being impregnated. You just have the ability to. You can still speak with seahorses and swim, breathe underwater.
Wait, Rob, so then what's your power?
I can turn into tornadoes. Although
That's cooler than that.
I can't control it, and it only happens when I'm unconscious.
Wait, we planned this a while ago, didn't we?
Yeah, well, Rob and I have been talking about it for a while.
Oh.
Okay, but, so you're Roblox boy? I think you should be able to...
I don't want to be Roblox boy.
Well, too bad I don't think Rob wanted to be Tornado boy.
Tornado boy is better than Roblox
I mean,
boy.
I did until you told me my powers.
Okay, so...
Can't I have something like
Oh, you can be Chucky boy.
Chucky boy? No, Jeffrey.
Yes.
No.
Choose one. Roblox boy or Chucky boy?
Well, Chucky boy, that's already taken.
Okay, well then who do okay, Roblox boy it is. As Roblox boy, you can enter
Roblox game?
you can enter Roblox games.
What happens if I die while I'm inside that
You're
game?
dead.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're not dead, but you can do anything you want in that game. So basically, you can
So then if there's a game with limited power where you can't do certain things that you can do in real life,
yeah,
can I do it in the game?
Yeah.
Like run?
Yeah, you're like a normal person in Roblox.
Do I look like a normal person?
Yep.
Oh.
So you can hack.
Ew.
Oh, he can.
He's looking like a normal person.
I can walk up to little kids' screens and they're undressing.
Oh.
So now that we have your superhero alter ego down, now we can talk about Shazam.
Okay.
So Shazam was
a good movie.
A good movie. It centers.
Don't spoil it.
We're not gonna. This is spoiler free, by the way. We won't be spoiling anything because the movie doesn't come out for another week.
And also we have Robert here, and he hasn't seen it.
Oh.
He was supposed to see it with us. We invited him.
But he said, "I'm busy."
I am busy, but onward.
So the film centers around teenager Billy Batson, and he receives the power to turn into an adult with superpowers whenever he says the word Shazam. Ooh, that was a nice segue. Superpower, superhero alter egos, and Shazam. See?
I'm not gonna applaud you for it.
So he has the power to become a superhero, but he's also a kid. So that provides a really good amount of comedy for a movie that could come off as like trying too hard, because it could definitely seem that way because it's a kid doing a whole bunch of adult things. Mm-hmm. Like in the movie, it's in one of the trailers, but he tries to buy beer. And I'm not going to spoil the end of that scene because it's really funny. But if it was just him doing a whole bunch of adult things, that'd get kind of boring. Luckily, they do a lot of cool stuff. It's basically like a wish fulfillment movie. Like everything you wish you could have done as a kid, he gets to do because he's an adult. And that really goes well with the tone of the movie because it's a comedy. It balances humor and the action really well. And there was a certain stretch in the movie when I was like laughing every few seconds.
Was that when it stopped?
What?
Was that when it stopped? Is that the
No, don't say that yet.
Don't talk about that.
Yeah, let's give our thoughts on the movie first.
So are you guys saying that the
did we already tell you about
the humor in the movie wasn't forced or anything?
No, in Aquaman, I just rewatched Aquaman yesterday too. But sometimes the humor in Aquaman felt a little forced. And compared to Shazam, the humor works way better in Shazam than it does in Aquaman. I think that's probably has to do mostly with
tone?
the writing and the tone. Because Aquaman's tone is all over the place. It's like an adventure movie, a romance, I wouldn't even call it
comedy.
I wouldn't even call it a comedy because
it's not a comedy.
Yeah. But Shazam, I can definitely say it's an action comedy. Everybody does really well. Zachary Levi does a really good job. Jack Dylan Grazer does a good job. Asher Angel does a great job. They're all really good. The way that Asher Angel and Zachary Levi share the character of Shazam, or the character of Billy Batson, rather, is pretty seamless. Like, I was able to be convinced that was the same kid when he was an adult. Whereas if any other actor would have tried to do it, could have came off as obvious that it was a completely different person. They did it. Okay.
So I was gonna say, he has a different personality is when he's an adult than when he's his normal self. Because when he's his normal self, he doesn't really laugh or like do anything like that. He's not as cheerful, like happy. He seems like an emo 15-year-old. I mean, but then when he's his adult form, he's funny. That was about it.
I thought he was kind of funny when he was his kid form.
Remember I can't remember him smiling at all as a kid.
Well, and you also have to take into consideration the fact that he's a superhero, so he should be more excited when he's Shazam than he is when he's a kid. When he's a kid, he's like a normal, average, everyday teenager. That's why Peter Parker gets beaten up. I don't think Peter Parker is wisecracking as he is when he's Spider-Man. Is he, Robert? You know more about him than I do. Because I know Spider-Man makes a lot of jokes.
Yeah, he does.
But Peter Parker...
Well, yeah, but Peter Parker actually smiles. Billy Batson doesn't.
You're saying...
I think he smiles. I think Eli just has a faulty memory.
Faulty? Okay. Okay. What one time did he smile?
Okay, and if I can answer this...
If it's a spoiler...
It's not.
Okay.
If I can answer this, then you have to admit that you're wrong all the time.
all the time?
Yeah. When he's in the cafeteria sitting with Freddy, and
what makes him smile?
Freddy asks him, "Would you rather have flight or invisibility?" And then he says, "Everybody chooses flight." And then Billy says, "So they can fly away from this conversation."
Okay, but that was a sarcastic smile.
And he gives a smile. He gives a smile, doesn't he?
False smile.
It's a real smile.
No, it's not.
No, admit that you're wrong.
No. Okay.
Give your thoughts on the movie, because I already said pretty much everything. Oh, wait. And the villain, Dr. Savannah, played by Mark Strong, did a great job. He was really classic superhero movie villain. He's the classic evil that you want in a villain. And it was just really cool to see him.
He didn't smile either. But I mean, I didn't expect him to.
But he did a really convincing job as Dr. Savannah. Okay, Elena, you give your thoughts.
It was definitely my favorite DC movie so far.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
It would go Shazam, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and then the other ones. But but yeah, I did like Zachary Levi's acting. He was also yeah, the only other thing that I recognized him from was Psych movie.
He was in there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure that he was.
Well, I know for sure that he was in Tangled.
Oh, yeah.
Because...
Oh, yeah. I found that out the hard way. I was... Okay.
The hard way?
Yeah. So I looked up Shazam on Google. Then I went to Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
Rob Serling is being quiet over there. And then I clicked on what movies he's been in. And then I saw the Tangled TV show or something like that. And he did the TV show. Because usually voice actors don't do their own TV show when it's a movie. And that took me by surprise. Hold on. I think both Jeffrey and I could relate to it because he was supposed to be 15 in that movie. And I'm 13 and Jeffrey's 17. So he was right in between both of us. I think I could relate to it more because they seemed more kiddish than Jeffrey is. They seem more kid-friendly, I guess. Anything else that you want to say, Jeffrey?
No, let's just go straight to what happened when we were at the theater.
Yeah.
So, when we were watching the movie, a really intense, I guess I could say, like, almost scary scene was happening. It was pretty disturbing for a superhero movie.
But it was.
Especially like a kid, supposedly kid-friendly.
The director was the... was a horror movie director.
Yeah, the scene was scary because it was directed by... The movie Shazam was directed by David F. Sandberg, who did Lights Out, which, Robert, you haven't seen?
No, I haven't.
And Annabelle Creation, which you also haven't seen.
So we have some movies that we need to watch. We have all of the movies that... I don't know what I was going with. The movies that he directed that Robert hasn't seen, we have them. I don't know why I'm saying that.
That was it?
Robert, yeah, that was it. Robert, we're going to watch those sometime. Okay, keep on going.
Okay, so the scene got really intense, and then it finished, the scene finished, and then the screen cut to black.
Well, actually, I didn't know that the scene was finished. I thought that it was still going, and that it, at first, because what it did was there's like a blue line in the middle, and then it was like light blue above, and then light blue under, like sky blue. So I thought that it was like a shot of like a piece of glass, and then above it was the sky. You know that like glass like barriers that are like walls? I thought that it was one of those. So I was just waiting for something to happen. But then...
So it cut to black?
Yeah.
And then we waited for a little bit and we're like, bruh.
Well,
because
actually,
nothing happened.
No.
Dude.
No. I want to correct you on this. Because as soon as it cut to black, Jerry's like, this would be a good time to go to the bathroom. And he was like, I was just...
Okay, I didn't even... You just picked up exactly where I ended. Why didn't you say, well, actually...
Well, because I didn't know if you were going to say, okay, go ahead.
You're just continuing my story.
Go ahead.
So, it cut to black, and everybody started kind of nervous chuckling. And we're like, oh, come on. The movie had cut off. The projector had just stopped working. And so, the first thing I thought was like, oh, this would be a good time for me to go to the bathroom. So then I left. For like the next 15 minutes, it wasn't working.
Okay, but this is what I knew that you were going to leave out. So as soon as we got up, we were walking down, and then we turned the corner to walk out of the theater room. And then as soon as we like opened the doors and walked out, there was a guy walking by, and I was like, Jeffrey, should I tell him? And then he was like, oh yeah, sure. He was like, they probably already know. And I walked, and then I like ran up to him. I was like, the movie stopped in, what was it, Theater 11?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was 11. In Theater 11, he was like, oh, did it really? And then he walked in, and then he like looked, and then he just went up, I think. And yeah, you can continue.
You just want to make yourself seem like a hero, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to... yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. So actually, my superpower should be telling people that a movie stopped.
Okay, so the movie stopped, and then a bunch of people went to the bathroom, and there was a huge break. We kind of chuckled, like, the audience kind of came together to enjoy that shared moment. It was really cool, kind of, like, even though the movie stopped, it was cool because we got to bond over that event. And then we finished the movie, and then at the end, right when something really cool happens, I can't say what it is, but it's in like the final 10 seconds of the movie, something really that should cause a whole applause in the theater, the audio got cut out. And then, so we just had to watch the scene. We had to watch the scene without audio.
No, Jeffrey, the audio didn't cut out. The audio switched to Under the Sea from The Little Mermaid.
No, it cut out and then it switched to Under the Sea.
Wait.
Like it stopped and then Under the Sea.
All I know is that it was playing Under the Sea when the cool thing happened.
Yeah.
Because I thought that it was part of the movie.
For some reason, the audio was gone for the end of the movie. And then when it cut to the credits, that's when Under the Sea started playing.
If anything, there was probably somebody in that theater that thought that was supposed to happen.
You did. You just said that you thought that was supposed to happen.
Well, no. But that still thinks that was supposed to happen. Because
I doubt it.
If the audio cut out, like, right when something cool was about to happen, and then if it switched to an actual song as soon as the credits came on, like a lot of movies do, I'm pretty sure that they would think that was part of the movie.
Okay, sure. The audio cut out, and then a lady walks up, an employee. She's like, okay, everybody, sorry that the movie cut out earlier. We want to, I guess I'm paraphrasing, compensate you guys with a free movie ticket to come back so you can enjoy another movie. And everybody's like, yeah, and we clapped. We got out of the theater, we got our tickets, and now we got a free movie ticket. Everybody that was in the theater, as long as they were willing to wait in that long line to get their ticket.
The line went by fast. Our sister stood in line for us, and she still hasn't given us our tickets yet. She's probably going to try to use them.
overall, let's do a rating on Shazam. In honor of our inspiration for this podcast, what the Heroes of Noise like doing is they like rating a movie with something out of 5 and then items from the movie.
Batman action figures.
No, 4.5. I say 4.5 out of 5 magic 8 balls.
Okay. Okay, I was thinking about this too. So if that's a... Wait, hold on, I'm trying to do some math. So then if I did a 4.25, that'd be 8.5. No, I want to give it a 8 point... Wait, I think I'm making this too complicated. I wanted to give it an 8.75, but I don't think... It's going to take too long to get to that. So I'll just do a 4.52 with Jeffrey.
So we're giving it a combined 9
out of 10.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 for Shazam. So you guys should definitely go see this movie.
Well, Rob's still just sitting here. Rob, from what you've heard, would you go watch it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll try to go see that again next weekend when it comes out. Well, I want Robert to go see it, but I'll try to go see it again, so then we can give you guys a spoiler review. Maybe, I'm not going to confirm anything, next weekend or in 2 weeks. That's pretty much it.
We should also, if we're going to go take a Rob to go watch Shazam, we should also go watch Us after that.
Oh,
so that we could, yeah.
I'll do an Us review. When Rob sees it, so then we could do kind of a longer take on that, because there's a lot to talk about with that movie. It was really good, though. You guys should go see that one, too. Us, directed by Jordan Peele. So, with that, we're going to send Eli on his way.
It's been nice having me, boys.
No, I think we say it's been nice having you.
Oh, wait. Okay. Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about April Fool's Day.
Yeah, you really want to talk about your April Fool's prank?
Yeah. Oh. Not one prank. It's multiple. What?
I remember now. I think.
You do? Okay. Well,
I
wait.
remember one of them.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, let me take you guys back to the beginning of this. It's March 2016, and I kind of think to myself, "Hey, I've never done anything for April Fools. I think I should definitely prank some people." And so what I came up with was getting Oreos, cutting out the middle of them, and then replacing it with toothpaste. That went really pretty well because I gave them to my friends. They ate them. And a couple of them spit it out because, of course, it's toothpaste, and they realized it practically instantly. And then one of my friends just ate the whole thing. And then another thing that I did, this one was the hard one. I took a Coke bottle and cut a hole in it. I took off the wrapper around it and then cut the hole there, and then replaced the soda with soy sauce. Do you know that I did that?
Oh, yeah.
And I replaced it with soy sauce because it kind of looks like Coke. And I sealed the hole back up with the wrapper. That's why I cut it there. And then I gave it to my friend Ellis, who proceeded to drink it. And he didn't assume anything was wrong because the cap was still intact. It's not like I had opened it already. That was the point of cutting it out on the side. And he drank it, or he tried to, and then he spit it out. He took a pretty big gulp too. And then he spit it all out all over the floor outside of our classroom. Let me think, did I do anything else that year?
Yeah, I remember you doing your brownies. Didn't you do that?
With what?
They were
Weed?
literal... No.
Oh, the brownies. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did do that.
Yeah. You didn't... I mean, I think you got me
Uh-huh.
indirectly. Because I remember someone talking about you having brownies. So I was... I guess I was kind of excited because brownies are brownies.
Uh-huh.
They're good. But then I think I later saw during your lunch that I might have talked to you about them. And then you opened... Was it a Tupperware bag? Or a Tupperware thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you opened your Tupperware and gave me a brown E. Like the letter E. And I honestly think I was so disappointed that time. That me and you for doing the prank and me actually falling for it.
So would you say that overall that was good April Fool's Day for me?
For you, yes.
Yep.
For the people, for the victims.
For the victims of April Fool's Day.
I'd say no. I don't think I've ever done anything for April Fools. Not like...
Are you boring?
Sure, yeah, I guess. I would like, because you did Thought Out, pranks.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done pranks like that.
So you don't care about your friends enough to prank them?
Did you do it sophomore year? Did you do it junior year?
Okay, fine, Robert.
Did you do it senior?
Okay, so you want me to do it this year?
No.
Okay, fine.
Because you're gonna
since I care about you guys, I won't do it.
So you cared about us so much that you did do it that time?
That I put the thought and effort in to give you guys a good time on April Fool's Day.
That's
but
like,
since you don't want me to this year, I'm not going to.
That's like saying like you had a friend or something that really wanted to save this brownie, and you ate the brownie for their good.
But how? How would that be for their good?
I don't know, but this is what you're trying to make it sound like.
No, because I put in the thought and care to give you guys good pranks.
Sure.
Okay, so you haven't done anything?
No. And if I have, it's never been to that scale. And I just don't remember. I don't think I ever have. Ooh, actually, I wouldn't claim that this is an April Fool's prank or anything. And I haven't done it, but I want to talk about how my younger sister... Ooh, okay, there's two actually. My younger sister put ketchup packets. I think this is from a movie, right?
Wait, I think, okay.
Ketchup packets.
This might be... Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was from a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book.
Then
Because I've thought about that. I was like, I should do this at school because when somebody sits down, they're going to be mad.
My younger sister put ketchup packets under the toilet seat of our house. So then my older sister actually sat down and the ketchup packets went on her legs or whatever and went all around.
She was like, oh, never mind, I probably shouldn't say that. It's a little inappropriate.
Yeah, it is inappropriate.
You knew what I was going to say.
Yeah. Anyways, that was funny, and I don't know if she ever got in trouble for that. And then I remember putting, what was it? I think Vaseline or something.
Vaseline?
Yeah.
In what?
I just put it on a light switch. So I was like, if they touch it, it just gets all gross. Yeah, I did that. But then as I was doing it, my mom was like, "Don't do that. You'll ruin the electricity
Sorry,
of
Mom.
the light switch." Yeah, so I was like, I never. So that didn't ever work. And then I remember in 5th grade, during my RV road trip, I think it was up in Washington, where I did the same thing. It was in a RV park bathroom place.
Was your mom with you?
No.
Oh, you should be glad she was.
Yeah, it was me and my younger and older sister. We went to the public bathrooms. And I think I put Vaseline on the toilet.
Ew.
And
Ew, wait, does that mean that you had the Vaseline on your fingers?
I don't think so,
And you rubbed the toilet seat with your fingers?
I didn't do that.
I think you did that.
I don't think I did do that.
I think you did that and you're just embarrassed.
Either way, I did that. And then I was like, okay, we'll be in and out of this bathroom quick. No one will ever notice it was us or anything. But as that happened, I think someone was walking in. I think it was an old lady too. So, because I think it was might have been a unisex bathroom. I'm not sure. But an old lady was walking in, and it was like, hey, enter one way, exit the other. So we never really got caught. And I ran. I don't know why, but it was so funny that I did that, and I was running so quickly that I hit a fireplace.
A fireplace? It was a fire hydrant?
No, it was a little fireplace.
Oh, like a barbecue.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hit that, and I front flipped, and I really bruised my toe. No, didn't die. But I really bruised my toe, and it hurt real bad. But it was funny at that time.
And then, 10 minutes later, you hear the police sirens and ambulances. They're coming and saying,
because I killed the old lady.
Yeah, they pick her up in a stretcher and they take her out. They're like, hey kids, do you know anything about this? And you're like, well. This cop is like, there was Vaseline on the seat, and he looks at your fingers and they have Vaseline all over them.
Other than that, though, I haven't done an actual April Fool's prank.
So next, we could talk about that thing that happened to me yesterday that completely rocked my world. I even have a pun to go with this one. Or not a pun, but a little joke.
Oh, dear God.
So, I was reading up on the new Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Hosted by Jordan Peele.
That looks interesting. I saw the...
That's what I thought, too. Until I saw the reviews for it, and a lot of people are calling it bad.
Really?
Just not a good show at all. And... Wait. Don't look anything up yet. What? Did you watch the original Twilight Zone?
Yeah, I saw parts of it.
Okay, do you remember who hosted it?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'll give you his first name. Rod?
Still don't.
You still don't know?
No.
Okay, so for the longest time, I thought his name was Rod Serling. But try looking that up.
Is it not?
Try it. Sounds right, doesn't it?
Yeah. Serling?
Yeah, it's Rod Serling. This whole time. I was reading the reviews and it said Rod Serling, and I was like, huh, this writer, they can't. They made the mistake of writing Serling instead of Sterling. But I was the fool because I thought his name was Rod Serling this whole time. So then when I saw that, I was like, what? And so I like looked it up, and everything was just Rod Serling. And I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone because I could have sworn on my life that it was Rod Serling.
So for any other thing,
It kind of blew my mind a little bit.
like if it weren't Twilight Zone related, if it was like, I don't know, a Marvel movie, and you thought it was, I don't know,
Like Stanley?
yeah, like
Like if it was just Stanley?
yeah, and then it turns out it's Stan Lee. That wouldn't have rocked your world as big as this Twilight Zone because of the impact of Twilight Zone.
No, I think it rocked my world because I had been believing that since the beginning of when I watched The Twilight Zone, which I've been watching it for like 8 years now.
Is it on Netflix still?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've been watching it for so long that when I saw that, I didn't even know what was real anymore, basically, because if I'm able to mistake Rod Serling this long, then that means that pretty much your last name could be McDonald's for all I know.
I don't know why. I thought it was like I thought it happened during like lunch or something.
Yeah, that did happen during lunch.
Okay. Well,
Wait, you thought it meant like I started levitating?
Yeah, you saw someone defying gravity or something, and that really made you put a whole new spin on life. So I was like, oh, okay, that seems quite interesting. I mean, this one is really interesting still, because you said you watched The Twilight Zone for
almost a decade now.
Yeah, it's like a, I don't know, Mandela effect if you're not the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
it's a thing?
There's a Reddit talking about it.
Oh, see, it is Sterling.
No,
something happened. No, something happened. There was like some scientific explosion and then it changed reality. Okay, so now I think we should talk about what we're planning to do with this podcast since we're getting close to the end. So what we want to do with this podcast in the future is maybe do some movie commentaries. We'll be recording our reactions to movies that either Rob hasn't seen or I haven't seen or neither of us have seen.
Yeah.
And we're also going to continue
commentating on a movie that we both haven't seen.
Yeah. We also we're going to keep doing movie reviews. We'll be giving advice on, it sounds weird, I don't like saying that, like,
high school advice.
We'll be giving you dating advice. Ooh.
I don't know.
No, but
we'll just talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about like what we think any underclassmen should do throughout high school.
Yeah, just
like
our experiences of school.
And we could have a lot of good ones for romance because I'm pretty sure I have a lot of good lessons.
Do you?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's a question. Okay. What else?
Stories. So like say something big happens to me this weekend, like tomorrow, and I just need to talk about it. We'll just be giving interesting stories. And video game, like we'll maybe play some video games, and that'll be a video thing. So
you'll get to see our faces, I guess. Maybe.
No, yeah, I'm saying it'll be a video, like we'll record it and we'll put it on our YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
The video, anything video related will be on our YouTube channel.
Oh, also, just to, I just keep looking back at this. It says that the narrator speaks, when he speaks, it states Rod Serling.
Wait, what?
Or maybe sounds like Rod Serling.
Oh, it says when the captions are on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're not even...
I didn't read all of it. I just kept read the Rod Serling part. Why would they do that, though?
Because something is wrong with reality.
With reality.
You heard it here first. Reality has been fractured as we know it. So, that was the first episode of our podcast, SoundWaves. It should be more cohesive as we record more episodes, but thank you for listening. And
thank you.
Have a nice day.